Yeah, man. Shalom, man. Shalom. But yeah, I thought I'll put the camera here so you can see the chariots. Literally, that's the reason why I pull it this way, so you can see the chariots. Actually, I can just do this one. Only your praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shema Yahshua. Yep. Look how close I am to the road. Does it matter though? No, it does not. Like you're just in the chariots. Man. There we go. Now we can see the sky, cause that's where the chariots be, up in the heavens, man. And even then, I got this article. As it says, man. It says Elon Musk. Neuralink says 10k patients have signed up for its brain CHIP. And this is basically going to Revelation, man. Revelation 13 and 16 on down. But anyway, this is a short article, so yeah, man. That's when it says tech billionaires. You see what I mean? Billionaires wants to use implants to achieve a sort of symbiosis with artificial intelligence. See, that's what I've been saying, bro. That's what I've been saying, man. That's exactly what I've been saying. And even then, the apostles of Great Millstone have been saying that as well, man. Damn. Look at that chariot. Is that chariot? No, it's not. Wait. No, it's not chariot. No, it's not a chariot. It's probably the reflection of the lights. But it says Elon Musk's brain CHIP startup Neuralink has a backing of 10k people hoping to get the brain CHIP interface implanted in their skull. The company's president has said. And ask yourself, why is the president on board with the Neuralink? Because he's a part of the problem, that's why. And plus there's the Edomite. They're the ones who are pushing to bring this RFID micro CHIP and the brain CHIP into people's bodies. So Neuralink opened a patient registry, on its website earlier this year, allowing people around the world to sign up for the trials of the technology. Bro, if you sign up for this, you're insane, bro. You're absolutely crazy. Because even then, Because even then, the judgment for this is being destroyed by those nuclear missiles. But if that's something you want to go through, then go ahead and do it. Don't be coming to us trying to tell us, oh, we gotta do it to you because you did it. Nah, bro. No. We ain't doing that. We ain't taking the dirty MOTB. And it says there have already been 12 clinical trial patients who used the Neuralink devices to control computers. And that's all you want it, to control a computer. Crazy, man. Yeah, as it says here, man. Revelation 13 and 13, and it says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire to come down from heaven, and even then going to the Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and even then he does do great wonders. At the end of the day, these MOTB devices, they're literally for the purpose to heal you, man. And even then going on to verse 14, because it's basically the same thing. Going into his miracles, which is going to do with the MOTB. As I say, with both of them. It says, and deceiveth them. You see what I mean? It says deceiveth. It means he's lying to your ass, man. He's lying to you. Them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, going into the beast system, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by sword and did live. In which that's going into, I think it's the Roman Empire. Yeah, we would have healed Babylon. Yeah, Jeremiah 51 and 9. And as it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. So yeah, people are going to try and escape from Babylon or from America. Talking about let's go to our home country, but by that time it's going to be too late. It says, for her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. And even then, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. Yeah, and balm being the thing that you put on to make the wound heal faster, or to basically stop the bleeding. And where was it? And it says, if so be, she may be healed. But obviously, like the scripture says, man. Just going into the Roman Empire, which it fell, and then it came back, and it came back by way of by way of America. Oh yeah, the little horn, man, in Daniel 7. The little horn. Yeah, Daniel 7 and 8, and it says, I consider the horns being the powers of these kingdoms. And behold, there came up among them another little horn. And this little horn symbolizes America. It says, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And I think that's going into France. And also going into Spain. And I forgot the third one. I haven't gone into this breakdown in a while. Those 2 were there. And it says, behold, in his horn were eyes like the eyes of men, and a mouth speaking great things. Yeah, just like he makes mention. Just like he makes mention in Revelation 17, man. He talked about how the whore was saying all these great things, man, and he marveled. I forgot who it was who marveled. Well, let me have a look. Yo, that's creative, bro. That's crazy. I was looking for the scripture and I found this in Job 37:5. It says, the power thundereth marvelously with his voice. Great things doeth he, which cannot be comprehended. That's crazy, man. Is that a chariot? Is that a chariot right there? No, it isn't. It's a light. It's a light. See, that's the problem, man. See what I mean? It appears and disappears. Appear, disappear. You see, I had to have a look, man, to even see if it was a chariot. I'm more than likely, no, it wasn't. Like I said, it's the lights, man. New song. Yeah, I can't remember where it is, man. Sounds like the nuclear missiles. Like for being the nuclear radiation going into the water, and again the people who basically drop into the sea, they're gonna die. But yeah, let's carry on. Going into the Roman Empire. You know what? I just realized I bought this book for a reason. Which, like I said, man, I read the breakdown in here, man. But yeah, going into let me read it from here. Yeah, Revelation 12, and it says, and he executed all the power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And as I wrote, it's an exercising power of the first beast, which is the Roman Empire, and going back into the same laws and the way they did things in the Roman Empire. And again, it says they worship the image of the first beast by following the ways of the Roman Empire. They made life difficult. What does that say? They made life difficult till you took till you took the VAX, the thing that goes into your arm. They made life difficult, basically going back into those draconian laws. And it says that's basically the way of worshipping the image of the first beast, by basically following their ways, man. And even then going into the first Maccabees. Yes, and this is them bringing back the ways of the Roman Empire. First Maccabees 8:15, and it says, moreover, how they have made for themselves a senate house. Well, obviously, you already know what a senate house is, man. It's popular over there in America. And this is wherein 320 men sat in council daily, consulting a way for the people, to the end that they might be well ordained. Yeah, going back into the Romanus Senatus Populus, in which that's basically it basically means for the people. And even then, that's completely changed now. As you can see, the government want to do what they want. They don't care about the people. That's all I'm going to say. And that is a light from the car that is behind me. You see what I mean? You can literally see the what's it called, the turning signal. Well, praise the Halbert Shema Shem. We are carrying on. And then you got Revelation 14. As it says, I haven't even read it yet. Then it says, and they see with them that dwell on the earth, by means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And obviously I wrote here, it's going into his, he's going into his technology and also his military. And it says on these missiles, with his tech, he can bring people back. Yeah, he can basically bring people back to life. If you didn't know that, that's what they can do. Just like they made that show, what's it called, man? I forgot what the show called. It's basically, they basically they upload your mind or your consciousness into basically AI, man. And you basically live in this simulated world. Which again, that sounds like the Matrix. But they'd actually be doing that, man. And even then, like the Neuralink, it can make you walk, and it can make you see as well. And what was that thing called, man? It's to do with the mind. It's basically where you forget, man. You forget things. I forgot what it's called though. Crazy. I can feel the rain. I can feel the rain right now. So I'm gonna have to put this book away. Yeah, and it says with his mic, with his. But let me say it right, cause I don't want to get back. It says with his micro CHIP and tech. Which he's able to do with his left hand knowledge. And his left hand knowledge coming from these demons, man. They actually speak to the demons. And the funny thing is, the demons be lying to them. The demons be lying to them, telling them they gonna fight you how we shall win. That's what they're doing, all this, man. They want to try and beat you out with shot. And essentially, as it says, man, they're basically trying to bring back a fake kingdom, or a fake kingdom of heaven. It says by bringing the ways of the Roman Empire back into the world. Wait, is that the same thing? But yeah, going back into the Roman Empire. Again, they've already planned this. This has been planned for hundreds of years, man. They tried to bring out the MOT back then by basically they would mark you, and even then gone to the book of First Maccabees. Is it First Maccabees? Yeah, First Maccabees. 1:41. It says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. It says, and everyone should leave his laws. So yeah, basically following the image, man. It says, so all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. So yes, the other nations agreed. And again, this time they're going to agree. The majority of them are going to agree. Why? Because they're going to be in debt. And it says, yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. And that's just like today, man. The majority of the two-thirds in America, man, in which the majority of them are going to take the micro CHIP and the brain CHIP, man. It says, and forbid. Actually, now it says, for the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and to the cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange laws of the land. And there you go, worshipping the image, man. It says, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane this. Yeah, I literally just read that. And that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days. And it says, and to pollute the sanctuary and the holy people, who are the Israelites, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrificing swine's flesh and unclean beasts. So they're basically telling you to sin, man. Essentially, that's what they do. They're basically telling you, you can go ahead and eat pork. And essentially, that's what swine is. It's pork. And it says that they should also leave their children uncircumcised, which that was a law given directly to I think it was to Abraham. Or wait, was it? Yeah, it was Abraham. It was given to Abraham. He obviously kept it, but obviously here they're telling you not to do that. Go into the kingdom. And it says, and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation, to the end that they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. And again, that's what Esau has done. He's changed all the ordinances, man. And just like changing what's it called, man? The dates and the times. I didn't need days down. Essentially, they're trying to increase the length of their kingdom, man. But obviously, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. And my back's kind of wet, to be honest. My back's kind of wet. Yes, yeah. Verse 50 is, and whosoever will not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. And again, that's written in Revelation 13. But at the end of the day, I'll get that. I'll get it. Too many cars going by. Oh, that's crazy. I can hear the dog. I can hear that dog that barks in my house. Shows you how loud they are. Continuing on. Revelation 15. And it says, And then power to give life onto the image of the beast. So the image of the beast was both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So there you go again, man. It's the same exact same thing as I did back then. Breaking it down, it's just the image of the beast is speaking through its system and also his Senate, in which we already know about the Senate. I got that scripture. And it says even the Capitol building goes back. Even the Capitol building goes back to Rome. And yeah, and just like his laws, even the Olympics as well, man. The Olympics goes back to Rome as well. And yeah, man, like I said, all these things go back to ancient Rome. Because obviously we got modern day Rome, which is America, and we got ancient Rome, which is basically the first part of the Roman Empire, man. And then you also got what's it called, man? Yeah, like I was saying. But yeah, it's as simple as this. They basically brought the Roman Empire back, and that was the womb by a sword, and did live. So again, the Roman Empire was taken out, but now they've come back again. Now see that being by way of America. The Capitol building and the Senate. And it says Revelation 16. And it calls with all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. Which again, that going back into the RFID micro CHIP and the brain CHIP. And it says yeah, let me read what I wrote. This is the ruler of the beast. Let me lock that, man, so I can actually. This is the ruler of the beast. Let's carry on, man. The ruler of the beast, being the nation of Edom, who has made technology to put into your hand and into your head. And it says the one that patterned the RFID is Charles Walton, another Edomite. And it says he's an Edomite, and Elon Musk is the name. Yeah, no, it's not the name. It's basically the face of Neuralink. I can tell you now, Elon Musk did not make the Neuralink. He didn't do that. And it says which that CHIP goes into your head, and the reason for them doing this is because they have a God-like mindset. And again, where it talks about them being like God, And you see, even though they have power, they want more. They want more power. And it says they rule the whole earth. But obviously that isn't enough for them. They have more than a heart could give, but they are still not satisfied. Yeah, they're still not satisfied with what they have. And obviously, going to the Book of Psalms, the 73rd chapter. As it says, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men. Neither are they plagued like other men. No, I need a drink. That was something I need. What I'm gonna say is that don't you find it weird that little kids, the little kids be staring at me and watching me? I don't know why. I remember this time. I went to the mobile phone hospital. Obviously, people who actually live here in Birmingham, they know where the mobile phone hospital is. It's on I forgot what the road's called, man. It's basically near. It's near the park, or it's basically around Stony Lane. And even then, I was sitting in the shop waiting for the dude to unlock the phone. And then all of a sudden, this dude came in with this child, some little girl, and it's crazy how, bro, the little girl was just staring at me. Like, honestly, just staring at me. And then she wanted to sit on my lap. And then she was grabbing my hands. She grabbed both of my hands, bro. She grabbed both of my hands. I was playing with so she was playing with my hands, bro. It's crazy, man. And yeah, she wanted to sit on my lap. But I was obviously back then. I was like, how no? How no? But even then, it's like if I did have a daughter or a son, then I guess they can sit on my lap. But obviously, that child wasn't mine, so yeah, crazy. You know, let me just get straight to the point, man. This is crazy. Like, sometimes you gotta spit, man. Yeah, Psalms 37. No, Psalms 33 and 7. He said the eyes stand out with fatness. And that's because they're greedy, man. These are greedy people we're talking about. And it says, and they have more than a heart could wish. Yeah, like I said, they'll give it that they'll give them the entire earth, as it mentioned in the book of Genesis, where he talks about Edom getting that dominion, and even then the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And even then, Habakkuk 2:5. It says, yea also because he transgresseth by wine, going into his philosophies and his way of life, and the way he does things, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home. Yeah, because he's a dirty little vagabond, that's why. Who enlargeth his desire as hell. I mean, his desire is deep. And it's as death. Yeah, you see, and it's as death, man. You follow the ways, you're gonna be led into the sepulchre, which is basically a place where you put dead bodies. The Bible says it as death, and cannot be satisfied. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And essentially that's what he's doing, man. He's out here moving people over here, people over there. He's bombing this place so that people can move. That's literally what he's doing. This is what this devil's doing. He's over there in the Middle East bombing up everything, so that people are forced to go to these other places, man. You see this devil, or this deceiver, thinks he's clever, but the Lord got something for him, man. He's got those ICBMs for you, the weapons of his indignation. He's got it for you. Yeah, Revelation 17. Which, let me get up on here. Revelation 13 and 17. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And again, the scripture being, oh yeah. It says he's basically claiming you as his. Yeah, but when they say as his, I mean as his slave or property. Oh yeah. It says they'll cut off a lot of options, which obviously that's what they're gonna do. Well, they did it when the V8X came out. They're cutting off all sorts of options, man. So then again, you have no other choice except to take the RFID micro CHIP and also the brain CHIP. Or like it says, or die, in which that's what the scripture said, man. You either take it or you die. That's what they said. And the precept Ezekiel 35 and 9. Yeah, it's just because God has said these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it. Whereas the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai was there. So yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to possess the Israelites. Not only that, they're trying to possess the other nations as well. Yeah, Exodus 21 and 2. And it says, and if thou buy a Hebrew servant 6 years, he shall serve, and in the 7th he shall go free. Free for nothing. If he came by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, and she have borne his sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. And if a servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. That's the point there. That's what Esau's trying to do, man. He's trying to have you serve him forever by basically putting his digital ore into your body. Revelation 16 and Revelation 13 and 18, and it says, here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 666. Obviously we know what we already know what that is, going to the 366s. But as it says, this is done by a man. I'm gonna say that man, I mean Esau Edom, which today they call themselves JEWSs, or they call themselves wishes. They're JEW wishes. They're the ones who actually run the whole earth, man. They run the entire earth. And even then, I've actually finished the breakdowns. I'm just gonna go back in here before the rain starts getting worse. Yes. I was just here. Second address 16 on 40. No, second address 16 on 35. And these are the ones who are supposed to understand, being the prophets. It says, hear now this. Look here. Let me read that again. Yeah, it says, hear now these things. I understand them, ye servants of the Lord. So yeah, the prophecy is for the servants of the Lord to understand, because they're the ones who are going to come back and break all this stuff down, man. In which the prophets back then didn't have these breakdowns, man. It's been revealed through King Marshall, which that went down to One West, and then One West basically split apart, and then that doctrine, the correct doctrine, went to the men of Great Millstone. But yeah, man. Like I said, this is a man. 2 Thessalonians. Yeah, second Thessalonians 2:5, it says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. So yeah, the Lord has told prophecies to the servants, man, or to the prophets. And it says, and now ye know what withholdeth, that it might be revealed in his time. And in his time being in his dominion, or in his rulership. That's when Esau was going to be exposed, man, in his rulership. Might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work, going to Esau. Only he who now letteth will let, until it be taken out of the way. So when Esau loses his kingdom, and that happens when Yahushua returns, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, being the servants of the prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So yeah, when the Lord comes, man, he's going to go up against Esau and his other nations, and he's going to destroy them all, man. Hence why I said, if you get called to go to war, you're going to fight against Yahushua. You're not only going to fight against Yahushua, you're going to fight against the holy angels as well, man. And Yahushua cometh to lead them. And so even him, his coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. So yes, there's a physical people on this earth that basically hold the power of Shaitan. Well, if all you Muslims, you'll say Shaitan, but it's actually Shaitan. And even then, the spiritual demon Satan works for Yahweh Bashem Sham. But like I said, these demons are deceiving the so-called JAWs, man, or the wish people. They're being deceived, man. Especially when they go to these summits. And it says, with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they shall believe I lie. And yeah, man, them demons come and tell them, yeah, you're gonna beat Yahushua. All you gotta do is make these CHIPs. That's all you gotta do. and then build up your army to and make these intercontinental ballistic missiles. And they're already doing that, man. And when the time comes, what we know is the Lord going to destroy them, man. As it says in the brightness of, He's going to destroy them in the brightness of His coming. So yeah, when how shall come to that glory, man? When it comes to that glory, Esau shall be destroyed, man. It shall be, yeah, it's basically as simple as that. All we can say is goodbye, Esau, man. You and your little wish ways, your Talmud ways, they're going to be gone, man. The Lord's sick of your wickedness, man. And you're going to be judged for it. But yeah, let me have to with this article. You can smell the gas. The dirty gas. The disgusting gas. I don't know why people find that smell. They find that smell actually nice. But nah, man, it's disgusting, man. There have already been a 12 clinical trial. Patients who use the Neuralink devices to control computers with their thoughts. A further 13 people are expected to have their brain CHIP implanted by the end of the year. Only people living with paralysis from conditions like motor neuron or a spinal cord injury currently qualify for the trials. However, Mr. Musk claims that future iterations of the brain chip, the brain CHIP, the brain CHIP, will offer people without disabilities to achieve a sort of symbiosis with artificial intelligence. Ooh. Now you know why they have AI. They're trying to link us with AI. Crazy people. It said the tech billionaire also says future capabilities could also include streaming music directly to the brain, restoring vision. Yeah, and again, like I said, man, it made mention of this in the scriptures. Why can't I smell weed, man? Weird. Stinks. Smelly. When someone ever comes again to me to ask me if I smoke weed, you can go fuck yourselves. Slacking, my bad. Let me say this. Don't ask me if I smoke WEED, because I might just slap him in the face. And again, don't come to me. Don't come into wondering if I will slap him in your face, or trying it out or testing it out. Don't do that. Do not do that. I already know what you're gonna do. Mr. Musk. Like he says on the tech billionaire also says future capabilities could include streaming music directly to the brain, restoring vision for blind people, and enabling superhuman levels of communication through telepathy. You see what I mean? They're trying to become gods, man. They're literally trying to become gods. Communication through telepathy. It could even get to the point where you can upload your see what I mean? Oh, that's the movie, not the movie. The series is called Upload. Where literally it's talking about. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, it says you could even get to the point where you can upload your memories and essentially have a saved version of yourself, or bro, saved version of, bro, this is crazy, man. It says then download that into a robot body or a clone version of your original self. Mr. Musk said during a live stream in July. So you see what I mean? This guy's trying to play God. He's actually trying to play God right now. I should say the government, man, the Edomite government, they're out here trying to play God. And it says, I'm really getting into sci-fi here, but I do think stuff like that will be possible, which would give people a form of immortality. You see what I mean? Now dude's trying to bring forth immortality. It's absolutely insane, man. And it says Neuralink co-founder and president DJ SEO revealed the size of the company's waiting list in a research report issued by Morgan Stanley. It's also warned of the ethical implications of the technology, which is a topic many sci-fi books and films. Brain-computer interfaces are the new frontier for humanity. So essentially what they've been saying is, we've been programming you to essentially accept these devices, man. That's what they've been doing. And it says a new frontier for humanity, and will entail a host of moral, ethical, and legal regulatory considerations along the way, it stated. This is the current N1 version of the Neuralink chip, which connects to a computer via Bluetooth, has allowed test patients to control a robotic arm and said browse the web and play video games like Mario Kart. And essentially that's the end of the article, but you already see what's going on, man. They're out here backing these different things. When I say backing these different things, I mean they're trying to make people immortal. Meaning they have a God complex, man. They're trying to bring that fake kingdom of heaven, man. But the Lord isn't going to allow it. But yeah, man, I hope this was edifying, man. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shalom.